Hey guys, so you don't know, the gadoosh god Wes Watson was just got released from jail. If you don't know, Wes Watson is this like his alpha male. He's been like 10 years in prison for I think dealing like cocaine or weed or something like that. I think he was doing weed before it was legal. He's been 10 years in prison for that, and he was known. He said he was known for prison. I'm not kidding about this, for how his butthole was, his chocolate starfish, how it was shaped and everything. That's how you recognize him. I'm not sure how true that is. But he what he was done for is basically responding to every single DM, and he would literally, every single time he would literally challenge people to fights. So they didn't let him challenge people to fights, and some unlucky soul, some poor soul accepted that. Now, first thing, going in this fight, I'm sure he should have expected was Watson not a fight fair. He's proved it here. He's also just the kind of person that think that he would fight dirty. He wouldn't make it fair because I don't think he's. I think he's a massive coward. He doesn't actually like to fight. He just kind of. I think he's like a fake tough guy. Now I'm gonna show the fight right here. Go ahead and watch it.
Right, so there's the first swing attempt. This black guy has got the self-awareness of a goldfish, thinking that he would be able to confront Wes Watson and it be a fair fight. Now the violence begins. Oh. So that was 3 hits with the weight belt. Hey, and I'll actually give credit to Wes Watson there. They were pretty accurate shots. Now, that was more than enough opportunity for the black guy to get off and say, hey, what am I getting myself into here? I'm walking away. But the black guy goes back for more. I might have to slightly blur some of this, but as I say, video is completely free over on my Patreon. But if you want to help out the channel, just try and watch this video to the end. And if you watch this guy, he gets the kick in. Right there. Now this is the staff member right here. Now, I somewhat sympathise with the staff member because there's been plenty of times in real life where I've seen someone try to break up a fight, and in doing so, they get pulled into the fight. It's a tough position to be in. He wants to restrain Wes Watson, and he could certainly do a better job at it than he did here. But he probably doesn't want to get too physical in case he gets pulled into the fight as well. Now, listen carefully again. One of Wes Watson boys says, do an MMA kick. And you know someone doesn't really know much about fighting, or striking, should I say, if they refer to it as an MMA kick. But let's listen again. You hear that? Do an MMA kick.
Now, in that fight, this is about 4 weeks ago. I'm just something to be about this. I want the whole situation to be over for a little bit over. He he's saying the 7-foot tall monster, he says in the video, came at him. Now he did push him. But the thing is, the violence was a bit unnecessary. He with him with a weight belt. I was told that's like accurate. I'm not sure much, but I never fought anyone. I did fight someone one time, but I was like a punch to the stomach and they ran away because I'm a pussy. But then what happened was he we don't know about this too sure, but he apparently, we think one of his friends got a dumbbell and just smacked him on the back head with it, which could lead to brain damage. Like back here, he can get hit back here too hard, he'll lead to brain damage. There's plenty of videos saying that, verifying that.
Mate.
And this led to, and then he He fell to the ground because you would fall to the ground being hit with a dumbbell, no matter how light it was, being hit in the back of the head. He fell down, was like a position like this, and they just wailed on him. They just beat the shit out of him, constantly beating him. And this is where I think he crossed the line. He already crossed the line by doing a lot of other things, but he when he's down on the ground, he was not fighting back at all. You couldn't. Like, that's the best option for him to protect his head, because like I think like 3 or 4 of the guys of his friends are there, Wes Watson's friends are there, that all just beat the shit out of him constantly. That is something you cannot avoid. You have to protect yourself from that, because you can't win that fight. You're not John Wick. You can't win that fight. But then he proceeds to kick him in the face while he's down, which Trigger did say that can be lethal. That can actually be lethal. That can actually kill you. So then he actually got arrested. I forgot what he got charged with. I looked it up real quick, actually. And this article says he got a felony battery charge in Miami. Now, I'm pretty sure I saw the video. I'll play it right here. He actually got released from prison on bail. I'm guessing he has the money for that, because, like, he rents out mansion because, yeah, that's how you're rich. Rents out mansion.
Of course. Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Gottlieb on behalf of Mr. Watson.
Good morning. Have you had a chance to review the arrest affidavit?
I have not seen the affidavit, Your Honor. However, I am familiar with the facts and circumstances of the case. This was a fight that happened at Mr. Watson's gym, where an individual challenged Mr. Watson to a fight, came into the gym, placed a recording device believed to be a cell phone down to watch him fight Mr. Watson. I believe Mr. Watson has numerous defenses, including stand your ground, self-defense, and consent to this charge. I understand the state's theory. However, this individual came to Mr. Watson for the specific purpose of challenging him in a street fight. And then
here it says the CCTV shows the victim set up his phone to start recording the interaction between him and the defendant. And it says the victim pushed the defendant.
correct.
State.
I'm reading it, Your Honor.
He struck the victim several times with the weightlifting belt. And then other people join in striking and kicking the victim.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would ask for an ROR.
Well, your order to stay away from the alleged victim, no contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties, and you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim's home, school, and place of employment at all times. Do you understand the statement, sir?
Yeah.
All right. So I understand he went to the gym. He punched him, and then they used a weight. He used a weight belt.
Correct.
So it aggravated. There's probable cause for, I guess, the felony. You want me to split them both, 2,500 each? I'm not giving an ROR.
I understand, Judge. 5,000 is acceptable. Thank you.
$2,500 bond count one, $2,500 bond count two. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. You too. Mr. Watson, I'll take care of that. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, could you repeat the bonds?
$2,500 count one, $2,500 count two with a stay away order.
He got released from prison. He's rich, so he can afford a bail, and then he's now out. Now I'm gonna say, this man is a massive coward and loser. You couldn't even fight fair. You're just too scared of people to fight fair. This man is such a scared person where he couldn't even fight fair. He literally had to fight like dirty just to win. Like this guy, when Wes Watson said he's not gonna press charges because he knew he fucked up here, but the other guy pressed charges and he was put in jail for that. I'm pretty sure he's still gonna pay his punishment for this, because you can't just almost kill someone and then get away with it. It's a crazy story. This guy's a massive loser. He has said the F slur multiple times, calling people that. You can tell he's very insecure for insecure person, because I guess, I don't know, because a lot of these tough guys are. But yeah, that's it. See ya.